What's up, guys? Ian here. Gonna do a quick Mechagon Junkyard on my Prot Paladin, and I thought, why not stream it or record it and show you guys. Maybe you're not familiar with Mechagon, or maybe you're not familiar with Prot Pally. Some of this might be interesting to some people. So it is a 10 or an 11. So you get a buff by talking to this guy before it starts. And that will be the seasonal thing with the Nathrazim, Nazragreem, the vampire dudes. This one's about to turn into one. So this is the seasonal thing here. You kind of just don't want to face these towards the group. And they'll give you a stacking buff. Then these ads, they enrage, so it's good to either interrupt that or dispel the enrage. And then this grasping hex is the thing that rooted me just on the pull. So that's pretty annoying because they do like a big slam. So if you get rooted and then slammed, it's pretty bad, pretty big damage. So you want to try to interrupt stuff. It's kind of annoying because there's a lot of stuff to interrupt, but as long as your group's kind of paying attention and knows to hit their buttons, it should be manageable. And then, so the basics of Prot Pally, pretty simple, honestly. You want to stay in your consecrate. You want to always have consecrate down. Stay in it. There's the enrage. And pretty much the legendary I'm using is every time I throw my shield, I throw my shield, and then hitting them with my shield, it does a little bit of like AoE holy damage. That's that little freaking fiery wave you're seeing sometimes come out, like right there. I can do it again here in a second. Right there. It's kind of hard to see. I guess I got a lot of shit on my screen, but does good damage, good threat. I think it's like the go-to legendary. I'm sure some people use different ones here and there, but I've never had a problem with this one. I'm not 100% sure where all these Nathrazim are, so I told the guy in my groups, or these people in my group, like, you know, hey, if you know where they are, just grab them for me, and I'll just pick them up. So I unfortunately can't tell you where all the spawns are, but we got 2 of them. Okay, a little preemptive cooldown there. You can see them in my angel form, ardent defender special form. Again, you don't want to be in that. That's similar Cenarian Swarm. If you've ever played Torghast, this expansion, that's the same thing. These guys do a very similar ability in Torghast. So you just don't stand in it. It's just a little, maybe 90-degree cone, maybe a little less. You just don't stand in it. It does damage and puts a small dot on you. So you don't stand in Cenarian Swarm. There's sometimes a little sleepy cloud. Obviously, you don't stand in it. Typical World of Warcraft stuff. You don't stand in nasty looking things on the ground. Nasty looking ground effects. You just avoid them. So nothing too special there. This is kind of the route that I always go. It depends on the week. There is going to be a flying guy. I'll show you here. See this little tiny, kind of hard to see, little helicopter flying around. When he's over a boss, it puts it on the hard mode, and you do not want to do hard mode while in a Mythic Plus, because then it's very hard. So you want to go to wherever he's not, and then he'll kind of rotate around. And again, the rotation is based on the week, I believe. So it's kind of the same all week, and then it'll change, you know, the following week with who's first, just the order. So you never have to do the hard mode. So this guy, we don't fight him yet. He's got 2 guards first. But this guy's super easy. This is probably the easiest fight in here. You just have these pillars. There's 1, 2, 3, these four pillars. You get, he'll smash you and like electrify you. So then when you're electrified, you go to the pillar and it like turns it on and it kills the ads that he summons. He summons ads during the fight. So if you do the mechanic properly, you just never have to deal with the ads. So there's that. Super easy. Otherwise, it's literally kind of just tank and spank. So yeah, this fight's super easy. Take electricity to these pillars, and otherwise you just kind of stand there and DPS. So let's see what it looks like. I almost always wings on pull just for the extra threat, because there's so much damage these days with DPS burst. As you can see, the rogue's already at 18k right off the bat, so I like to pull with wings just so I don't lose aggro on the pull. So see here, the ads, he hasn't done the mechanic yet, so we kind of have to just pick him up and AoE him. This is the mechanic, everyone stacks in it. It electrifies you. I always go for the robot, but you can also go for these pillars and they shock all the ads, and as you'll see, these ads will spawn, but they'll immediately die because we did the mechanic properly. So you don't even have to worry about the ads if you do the smash right, which there's no reason not to. It's literally just stack and then go stand near a pillar. And that's the whole fight. This fight is, like I said, a joke. Super easy. And then we go back the way we came. There may be ways to optimize the percentage a little bit better, but this is kind of just how I've always done it. I played back in BFA when this was current, so this is kind of just the way I'm used to. Maybe it'll change over the course of the season as I play this dungeon more in the Shadowlands version, but for now I've not had any issues really. What the hell is that guy doing? Can't stand in there. This gyro scrap AoE whirlwind you cannot stand in. It does a lot of damage, especially on ad week. So yeah, not sure why he was standing in that. Hunters are also kind of notoriously weak on the defensives. So also don't know why he's not running back. It's like 2 feet, but you know, whatever. Whatever, man. Wait for that res to go off real quick. There are bots. As you can see, I have this little weak aura I found. Everyone wants a shock bot. You want that super early because that's just free damage. So yeah, get out of the gyro scrap. Go back, get out of this gyro scrap. Shockbot is just a damage buff. He puts a smoke, that puts smoke clouds, you just pull them out. Similar to a rogue smoke bomb, you can't see in or out. So it's super annoying. They do us a little repair, definitely interrupted. I think it's a full heal, might be only a half heal. So yeah, a little bit of a dance with these two because they kind of alternate their gyro scraps. So you're kind of just going from one to the other. In here, typical little ads. Oh, tried to hammer him. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you want to pull these back like that guy said because this patrol, and it's just like it's just a ton of bullshit. Usually you can like giga pull, but not on a +10 anymore, I don't think, because then it's just so much crap going on and so much stuff to dodge, and or at least wait till the Nazgrim, Nathaniel. Wait till them guys are dead. So we'll pull this pack here. It's kind of annoying because these guys are like ranged archers, so they don't really pull well or kite well, and then they do that thing you just saw as he ran over here. He does like a running gun. He just did it again, so it's kind of hard to predict where he's gonna go, where he's gonna pull, but it's not too bad. And then these guys, you saw them do some, sorry, this is like really fast paced for me to be explaining the dungeon, but this is the boss ad. This is my commentary's all over the place. Maybe it'd be better if I recorded it and talked over it in like an after thing, like a post. Talked over it in post, as they say. Yeah, this guy, similar to the other ones, he does like a cleave in the front. He puts a dot on the tank you want to dispel as the healer. He summons a bat. The bat will do a mind control cast. You interrupt the cast once, and the bat should just despawn on its own. You don't have to kill it. It's a timer-based thing, so you don't have to worry about killing the bat. He does the blood siphon. It's a shield. Kill the shield and kick the blood siphon. Again, fairly standard stuff in terms of WoW mechanics. Oh man, someone already got those buffs. This guy, pretty easy. He does like a little targeted thing, and then he'll do an AoE thing here. Just a little AoE for the healer to deal with. You can pop personals. Obviously, it's not only the healer's responsibility; it's everybody's. Didn't want to make it sound like that. These are the other two bots. One is a stamina bot, gives you 10% stam. One is a grease bot, gives you 10% haste because you're slippery and greasy, I guess. So there's that. Again, you can kind of pull these two together, these two packs here, but with those guys that are ranged and they kind of just wander around, it's kind of annoying. So there's that. It's a lot easier if you have like a DK or something, or a monk, especially with Sanguine, because he can like you just did, run into the Sanguine. There's nothing really you can do. Again, unless you have a grip or a Ring of Peace, Typhoon, all that good stuff. So it's a little annoying, these mobs. See how that guy's just not even coming anywhere near me. He runs over here. I guess this is kind of a good, decent group up. Pop my wings. Oh, whoa, bro. What the? He got blasted by something. Sheesh. There's another shock bot right above my mouse for him to get. So not a big deal. And there's another bot right there, as you can see right here. I don't like how this add-on mouse is over it though. Or this WeakOr. I'm wondering if I can go into the code and disable the mouse over announce. This guy has a little mechanic with him that casts a heal. Just interrupt it. It's a channeled heal, so it's not gonna like full heal if it goes off. You just want to make sure he doesn't like full channel or anything like that. This boss, again, fairly easy as far as these bosses go. Two of them, you want to kill them similar times if possible, because one enrages if the other dies. As you can see, he's in a motorcycle. You dodge the motorcycle for 2, then he'll hop out. He left a smoke cloud with his motorcycle. That's for an upcoming mechanic if we even see it, I guess. We may not see it. This is here, Mega Tase. It'll target somebody. You want to go into the smoke cloud to dodge it. This hunter man, I don't know what he is doing. Maybe he doesn't have very much gear. I don't know. He's just standing everything. Anyway, again, another double pack of these guys. Similar thing. They should have, yeah, they should have a slightly staggered gyro scrap. Sorry, my roommate's dog. I hope it doesn't continue to bark because it's annoying. Smoke cloud. Again, this is fairly standard. It's only an 11, so not a whole lot of optimizing. Shaman's over there getting bots. There's bots all over this place. Certain add-ons will have maps, or you can just look on Wowhead for a map and kind of get used to where they are. Otherwise, there's a decent amount on your normal path. You shouldn't have to go too far out of the way. You go this way, there is a patrol here sometimes, so be careful. You go this way to the slime boy. This is going to be a slime area. See, there's a bot right there to my left near the gorilla, near the hunter. No one wants to get it, I guess. There's the sleepy cloud. You just don't stand in it. Easy stuff. If you do, no big deal. The healer just dispels it. It's just like a normal debuff. You fall asleep for 8 seconds or whatever. Big deal. Now, if the healer stands in it, you know. Whoop. Okay, shaman aggroed something. Oh, okay. Another dude. I don't know where the frick he's coming from. This is he's doing a freaking marathon to get over to me. This next area has these slime guys. 3 of them. They do a suck in with a poison, but as you will see here in a second, you can cheese the poison depending on your class or spec. So he's going to draw me in. I got poisoned. I'm going to cleanse it. I can stay in. It does not reapply. There's a one-time application. So if you can self-cleanse, you can just dispel yourself and you can just stay in. You don't have to do any kiting. You don't have to do any bouncing around, jumping around. Oh geez, these guys are pulling all sorts of stuff. These toxic water alleys will do a charge. You can interrupt it with normal stuns, it's not a castable interrupt. It does a decent amount of damage if it hits somebody, so you want to at least kind of keep an eye on where they're going and dodge it, or kind of do some AoE stuns on them. These weird lurkers they cast like a poison cloud you can interrupt right there. Yep. Other guy got it. I don't know what this group is doing. They're taking so much peripheral damage. I guess it is all melee. It's kind of an annoying week to be all melee. So yeah, just kind of pulling. These guys, again, it's only an 11, and these guys are fairly innocuous, so you can kind of pull a lot all at once with these little things. They do split, but the splits don't cause sanguine. The splits don't really do any major damage, so it's nothing scary. Just a quick little burst of AoE, and they're all gone. There's a slime wave that was interrupted. Bada bing, bada boom. Got this guy with this guy. So again, I'm going to stay in because why not? I have the ability to, why not? Cleanse myself. I don't have to move at all. Again, this area also has bots all over the place. See, there's a bot jumping up there on the hill. There's a bot inside that little hut. There's going to be a bot here to my right. See, there's a bot right there straight ahead of me. So I'm going to pull this just in case anyone needs it. Give it a little extra %. We're cruising, man. We're cruising with the timer. Oh, this Hunter's taking so much damage. I don't know what he's doing. Scaring me, man. We'll do this guy with the slime guy. There's 3 slime guys. They each have a little... You can maybe see. You can kind of make it out. He has like a little cleaning bot inside of him. So there's 3 of them. Oh, that's the only downside with these guys. When they suck, they stand still in the sanguine. So there's 3 little cleaning bots. You have to kill all 3 of these guys regardless to free the cleaning bots to summon the boss. I'll show you here in a sec when we get back over there. I guess no one wants these bots, man. Just free bots. Oh, I guess only one person needs them according to my add-on. So yeah, there's these little squirt bots. They're trying to clean up this mess. So here's the third one coming that we just freed. Coming on down. And he is gonna squirt here and squirt. Summon the boss. This boss is kind of annoying. You do have to stand in melee as the tank. It's one of those bosses where if the tank is not in melee, he attacks the closest person. As you can see, these squirt bots are here with the boss. They give us like a little aura. It does a tiny bit of damage, but the trade-off is that it cleans up all these poison goop. And if you get hit by the goop, you get covered in the goop, like right here, gooped. You just break it out. On a low key like this, it's not a big deal, but on a higher key, it's a decent amount of health. You gotta break them out. So you try to avoid that. Especially if we're all grouped together and we all get gooped, it's like pretty much a wipe. Unless you have like a bubble or something, or ice block to get out of it. So because of the Nathrism, I honestly don't even know that word. I'm going to stop trying to act like I do. We're going to go up here. We might have enough percentage without having to go to the sides, but the sides are fairly easy if you ever have to go. The rapid fire does a ton of damage, so if you're a DPS you want to dodge it, but as a tank you can kind of not worry about it too much. There's also an occasional cast of this thing called Shrink. You want to dispel that ASAP as a healer, because that person's going to do like 99% reduced damage. And when they're shrunk, if a teammate, an ally, friendly fire, steps on them, they insta-die. So if you see shrunk, if you see pretty much any debuff, it's the only debuff that should occur in these packs. If you see debuff, you want to insta-dispel it. Because literally just sidestepping on top of him is going to insta-kill him, and you're going to lose your buff bots. That's the downside. So again, not a huge debuff. Jesus Christ, fucking night. I hate this dog. I hate this dog so much. So here we go. Boss has 2 phases. First phase is this is not the real boss. It's like his guardian. So we're going to kill him. You dodge that. He's going to do like a bombing run through the middle right there. You're going to dodge the bombing run. He's going to summon these little ads that they like hop around. If you stand in them, you get stunned. He's going to channel to one side of the map. You want to go to that side that he's channeling to. As a paladin, you can cheese this. What is this hunter doing, man? You can just bubble. Just bubble right through it. Oh shit, did I cancel my bubble too soon? Shoot, man. Shoot, man. What the tarnation am I doing, man? It's just the rogue. The rogue is the only good player. Then you channel on this. You can see the channel progress. It used to be a bar. It used to be like a boss mob health bar, but now it is only, you have to actually click on the pylon. Let me heal this guy. Alright, then it's done and you run back. Well, paladins are slow. You run back and you have until Haywire finishes the cast to do as much damage as possible. Or else you have to do it again. You go to the other side. And if you still don't kill him in that, you do lose. There is a hard wall. So easy dungeon, that's it. Bada bang, bada boom. Hit him with the GGs. Because we are compassionate, friendly gamers. Got some pants. Not what I wanted. I've been here trying to farm the shield. But they are upgradable, and I do not have high level pants right now. So throw them in the catalyst, get some season 4 pants. You guys can see the damage breakdown. So this was a 10. Do I want to do a streets? Sure. This is a good group. I'll stay with them. Why not? So I guess we'll go to streets after this. I guess this will just be my junkyard video. I can do streets on a different tank. 2 birds, 1 stone. Explain streets and explain a different tank. But anyway, I was just going to show this was an 11. This is what the average people are doing. 15K, 11K, 11K. I was doing 7.2. So the legendary. What is the legendary under? Holy Shield? What is my legendary damage coded under? Alright, maybe I'm just retarded. I don't know. Do I have it on? What the fuck? Oh, it just okay. I guess it's just coded into my shield of righteous damage. I thought it was different. But yeah, so tons of damage. Tons of damage with shield. Both shields. And zap. Oh yeah, here's the bot, the zap. As a tank. It was 11.5% of my damage. Almost a million free damage. A million free damage with just one little bot. So yeah, maximum health. Oh, and healing received. I forgot about that part. So yeah, these bots are super good. Oh, movement speed and haste. Man, I'm rusty. Yeah, so that's streets and that's Prot Pally. Pretty easy, like I said. You have a lot of... Let's see the self-healing. I feel like I didn't heal myself that much this time. 5.7 and 3. Ooh, Sanguine got 1.5 million healing off. That's not good. See, and here are my stats. Oh, I'm still in the dungeon. So minus 13% burst. Cut my versatility in half. I like this little weak aura. It just shows me my stats. I don't know why. It's fun to look at. Almost 40% haste, 23% mastery. So I have a lot of haste to reduce the cooldowns of some of these things. And yeah, that's Prot Pally. Or Prot Pally. I didn't even Argent Defender. Because I'm a freaking noob. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, I will do more dungeons on more characters to kind of show you the dungeons and the characters. This is how I play Prot Pally. And that is how I play Mechagon's Junkyard. Again, fairly simple dungeon. Maybe I didn't explain it well. Maybe if you comment like, bro, this was a dog shit overview. You know, fair enough. I'll take that. I can refilm this and again do like a voiceover in post. So I can like pause the video and like explain stuff a little better and point stuff out a little better. But I mean, honestly, at a glance, Junkyard is super easy. If you look at any of the rankings, it's like S tier dungeon because it's so easy. The bots just help you so much with healing and damage. And a lot of people still remember it because BFA was just the last expansion, as to where, you know, Grimrail Depot or the Karazhans are much older dungeons. So it seems harder because much more people haven't even played it, or when they did, they're already way forgot about it. So the Mechagons, I think, are fairly easy because they are recent and because honestly they're kind of just easy. They're not tuned that hard. There's not too many extreme mechanics, not really any one shots, not really any hard DPS checks, healing checks, anything like that. So fairly easy. But yeah, I'll stop it there. In case you didn't want to watch this, I can record more dungeons with more characters, and it is something I plan to do. So please leave a comment just saying like this was a decent way of explaining stuff, or I'd like a more in-depth, more formal guide of explaining stuff. And you know, because I don't want to record a bunch of them like I just did and then all the comments be like, bro, this was fucking terrible. Then I'd be like, oh man, well, I wasted all that time recording. I could have been, you know, taking your advice to heart. So it is something I want to do. I do enjoy playing again. Okay, poor timer. I do enjoy playing this class a lot, and or this game a lot, and this class and these dungeons, so I would love to keep filming and explaining how I play my classes and how I run each dungeon. So thanks for watching. I am going to get into the streets, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.